everyone on the show and get access to sub-only emotes and to a
No
special
audio.
subscriber-only. I
We
have
don't have
no
any
audio.
No audio. Silence.
Okay. Cool.
Silence
we
is
good?
lifted.
Yeah.
Silence
Sorry.
got lifted. Well, I was
Yep.
just speaking about extolling the virtues of Amazon Prime and their free Prime gaming subscription. If you have it, you can get a free Prime gaming support to the show, and yeah, check it out. I butchered
And that's all right. Community, real talk. We love you. Thank you for your support. How would we ever know that we don't have audio without you? We like to remind new and returning tavern regulars that you can support our cast and crew by going to Patreon or use our Patreon. Go to patreon.com/thegamestavern, all one word.
And of course, a huge thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring this show. You can go to the link in chat to check it out yourself. It is a place to play, one of the greatest places to play 5th edition. You can access rules, adventures, supplementals, character sheets, maps, all different types, customize your weapons, inventory, all the things that you would want in your D&D session or 5th edition sessions. We think so highly of it. It is the official virtual tabletop of the Games Tavern. So check it out.
All righty, I believe that's all the announcements, correct? So we're going to go back into last week in Velkyn Weave. We had fun. We got to meet a blast from the past. You want to tell us about her, Mr. Gander?
Yeah, she's told. I made a new friend. She's so also a sword.
The lore implications, though.
I know. So
what lore implications?
Our new friend, Vrat, she was a paladin of the Dark Maiden. Is that, what are they called? That's their name, right?
A Dark Song Knight of Illustrae.
Dark Song Knight, that's what it was.
That's still a good name.
Yeah, Dark Song Knight of Illustrae. She's now a sword, a sentient sword that floats. And she apparently knows Stygander's forgotten history. As Stygander can only remember the last 100 years, but Vrat knows her from before then, when she was known as Javane. So that was interesting.
She's a dancing blade.
You also got a wonderful map. Let's see, let's go pull up a map. We have this beautiful map that she drew for you. Fortunately, she's a dancing sword, so she was able to dip herself in ink and was able to flourish this. Because when you're an elf, you have a lot of time to practice two things: dancing and handwriting. I would have gone cursive.
Calligraphy. We call this.
I would have gone cursive on it because that would have been more accurate. But after 4 different types of calligraphy fonts, I decided that let's just go with print because that way you could read it. So
thank you.
But we have a map of the City of the Glass Pools, and her recommendation that you should have as many allies as possible before you went in there. So Quentin went into overdrive diplomacy mode and called upon everyone I can think of.
I know some people.
Who all did you hit?
Well, perhaps ill-advised, I called upon my family, the Crucible, Obsidian Lotus. And then we reached into the Wayback Machine. We contacted the adventurers that we rescued from the Behir, who went out to form their own little kick-ass squad, and were cleaning up some bandit issues. So a blade singer and a barbarian with a bunch of magic items. And then we contacted, the paladin that wanted to set up shop in Brindle, and invited him along. We asked the airship to help ferry people and show up. Who else did we contact?
Star Song?
I think it's Star Song Elves.
Star Song Elves and Emersol the Red.
Yes.
So, and Stone Giants. The Stone Giants that you rescued that have cured of their diseases and their corruptions. They, however, want to find a nice place to set up a new house or a new lodge, and were not willing to come with you while you explored the Underdark, but would happily come when called to fight the bad guys whenever the time was at need.
We did point them towards a new home. The
Mhm.
A veritable who's who from season 2 and season 3.
Mhm.
yes,
Well, it was, I believe you went to the old Fezrez smithy where you fought the trolls, is where they
Mhm.
eventually headed to.
Yeah, that's where we're
Alrighty.
doing the track.
Oh, and also some surf nibbling. They were going to come.
awesome.
And there was some debate about whether or not you wanted to bring in the myconoids.
Actually, yes. I thought we had, because we thought the undead would be their ability
Yeah.
to raise things with spores.
I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure we agreed on that. We were like, yeah, we should
Alright.
totally ask them.
And the
Seemed like
other one, the glow means, you said, they're a little bit too pacifistic and squishy. Very squishy. Okay.
Maybe ask
And
one
you,
to come for recitation, for observation.
they're here to record your story and your death. They
Yeah.
will give you a great eulogy and elegy whenever you die. They're there for you. And you actually turned another group down who wanted to help you.
Yeah.
My raiders from the Silver Sea.
Turn down the
Very
outward-
suspicious.
outplanner people.
Mhm.
I was more than willing to have them help.
They were
Too sus. Too sus.
Too
very,
sus.
not just sus, but also too demanding. They did, not
Oh,
want
they
to be,
were demanding.
they did not want to be team players. We only want team players. So we said no.
Yeah,
Well,
Gith
one
Yankee
team.
are not team players. Unless it's Team Gith Yankee.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because we get to kill more mind flayers than them and get to rub it in their faces as being the ultimate mind flayer, flayer killers or illithid killers of this this portion of the
Yeah.
underdog.
You know
And-
how to rub salt in the wound, don't you? Oh man, that's gonna cheese them off so much.
Hey, they're lost. They chose the path that they walk or ride, I should say.
And speaking of paths, we had to go this way if we wanted to clear the ground for our allies to follow us quickly.
And the path has led you into the oozing tunnels. And after some exploration, you have found basically the genesis point of all the oozes. It seems to be coming from a shrine to Jubilex, which you have discovered. It seems at one time that, well, once Varat, when she was alive, remembered it being a portal to the plane of water. And there was a natural spring here. Something must have happened to it. And that is where we will pick up our actions tonight, with the party having very cleverly gotten through about 100 different oozes that were lurking in the tunnels, battled their way through a gigantic gelatinous cube, which was about the size of an apartment building, down the center of this cavern, and just cleaved that one into little tiny chunks of gummy bear candies to reach
Nom nom nom.
the cavern beyond, which, for a beautiful picture of this, I'm going to go ahead and bring you over here to the map
Ooh.
Ah.
of the Shrine of Jubilex. This one's done by my friend Lori Krell, and she does these sorts of maps, as well as many other things. She also did that scroll that the drawing was on. So,
Oh my
your
gosh.
description. The floor to this chamber is covered in a slow-moving ooze that flows from north to south. The walls are decorated with strange serpentine shapes which seem to move, or rather to ooze and slither as you look at them. A number of fluid columns dominate the chamber to the southwest. The eastern ledge is above the flow of the ooze and has two large glyphs carved into the floor. On the northwest side is a similar ledge, but here the wall is carved to look like a skull. Steps lead down from the enormous skull to an island in the ooze. And here, the island in the ooze, and on that island is an altar. And on that altar is a 5-foot-tall idol of a regular column of slime. 5 superb rubies are set into the idol in a way that resembles eyes.
Ooh.
There is a dread from this place, as I mentioned last week. You can feel the demonic energy here, and it seems to be radiating from that idol on the altar. And unless you have some way to negate fear, everyone has one temporary exhaustion level from the dread, which means you're at disadvantage on ability checks. You also have no light. You're relying entirely on dark vision, is my understanding, which means everyone is at disadvantage on perception checks.
I've got the Eye of Robes on, so that should negate that for the 120
For
feet.
you, yes. Because Eye of Robes is a pretty sweet feel. It's made out of dead clothings.
What?
Oh, just kidding.
It
It's
is
actually
made
just
out of moths.
It's made out of it's kind of like weaving things out of a dryad's hair. It's made
Really?
out
Oh my
of their
God.
wings.
I died inside a little bit. I was like, no, but they're so cute.
Very light as well.
Hold on. All right, just want to make sure that my mic is still working. Is my voice working well here? La,
Yeah.
la, 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 la. This is the danger of having 6 different studios when essentially when you run one of these things. You have a problem at any one of them, things cut out. Anyway, hold together, team. Hold together, Millennium Falcon.
It's just duct tape. That's all it is.
So, I have arbitrarily put you on the map. Feel free to rearrange yourself in the manner that you wish.
Are we? The floor is still ooze, right? So we are.
Floor is still ooze.
so we
Where
are
did we
flying.
start?
You were starting in the southern border. That is the entrance. See how there's 2 crystalline columns at the bottom?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You are coming out between those. Most of you are flying. One of you is hopping from point to point on the wall using her gloom stalker abilities, is my understanding.
And you
Sticky
still have that-
fingers.
At least 2 of you are, one of you's on a broom. I believe Bope is riding on Rangram,
Yes.
and Rangram is flying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yes. For 10 minutes.
And the altar is where exactly? Again? The one with the
Well,
tongue?
here, I'll go ahead and I will,
Okay. Yep.
boop, right there. It's right underneath of Quentin.
Neat.
Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm probably I've resheathed Vrot after our fight with the ooze, and now I'm just using my sticky gloomstalker fingers to hop from wall to wall.
Okay. As long as you end up in a hex or a square that's next to a wall, we're going to say that you are sticking to your wall.
Okay.
Or pillar, right?
Or pillar. That's why I'm on a pillar right now. I'm just assuming I can stick to that.
Yes.
Yay!
And there are little bits that are sticking above the flow of the ooze, which are those exposed rocks in the middle.
Okay.
Basically, all the blue lightning thingy is actually ooze.
Yes.
Mm.
Standard. Do you still have your spell up? The Pass Without Trace?
Oh, I was actually going to ask about that. Has it been an hour for us to get into here? Because it is concentration up to an hour.
I'm going to say it's been about half an hour.
Okay. So we still have it for half an hour. So we'll just stick to that.
How were your arrows against the thing we slew?
Completely useless.
That's no good.
Nope.
Yeah.
Both hammer and bow were useless against that gelatinous cube.
And unfortunately, all the other weapons that I'm currently carrying are also pretty useless. Vrat seemed to do a pretty good job.
Damn
she's-
straight.
Hmm?
I'm sorry. I said damn straight.
Yes, you are, my dear.
Little weapons. seem to be-
This is the arrow. This is the bow.
It's okay, Uller.
Or-
It's not your fault.
Poor bow.
Oh, what do you know about oozes? Anything in your extensive reading?
Your arcane knowledge.
Is there anything in my extensive reading? I don't know. Tom doesn't know anything about oozes except they can't dodge disintegrate very well.
No, they're really susceptible to disintegrate.
But that's not something we need to worry about.
Give me an
for
Arcana
today.
check and let's see what you know about
Alright.
general ooze information.
Hey, it's a 17.
They're
They
degenerate
are strange creatures in that they don't seem to have any sort of brain or central nervous system or bones, so they don't actually. They seem to react entirely on instinct, unless, of course, they're directed by terrible powers, more that are able to reach in and force them to obey. And because they have no real mental ability, they are very susceptible to that sort of control, typically from things like demons.
I relate that to the group.
Other things you know that obviously charming them will be of no use whatsoever. They don't really have a right side up or a right side down, so anything that knocks things prone would not be of any use. They don't have a brain to know when to be afraid, so scaring them will be of no use. They don't actually have eyes, so any bright lights or blinding them would be of no use. Fire usually works, so depending upon what type of ooze it is, they may or may not be resistant to various forms of elemental damage.
Well,
and they usually have a really negative impact. They usually do a lot of acid damage. They're kind of like giant bags of stomach acid.
And right now, outside of the ooze floor, we're not seeing any active enemies?
Nope. Although walls, those columns, for example, they're very oozy. Like you out of the corner of your eye when you're not quite looking at them, you swear they're like dripping like a candle kind of slowly. But when you look back, they are perfectly still.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Tug on Rangrim's right ear. Hey, let's go over to the east there, towards those arcane sigils.
Okay.
actually, give me a moment here. Do I have enough time to paint out with the magic pigments a regular longsword for Rangrim?
You would need to find something to paint it on.
Oh, I can't
So
just
you'll
go
either
in
need to
there.
go over to a wall, a platform.
Look at those ledges where those arcane sigils are. We could land there, and you could paint.
That would, yes.
Well, let's give it a shot.
Okay. Well, head over to the ledge.
All right.
Which
You
one?
were able to
You
paint
lead
a
the way.
long sword, no problem, Quentin.
Oh, which lead the way?
Oh yes.
Is it these over here?
I was thinking for this first one over here.
Gosh, am I going to be able to make that?
It's a 10-foot
I think
jump.
there's a.
You can 10-foot hop, right?
Can you hop
You
across
can
there?
either hop down to that one that they're picking on, or to the crystal
Like, boop.
column there to your right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the ledge.
I could probably make that jump. I could do that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Without having the pressure of combat going on, you have no problem springing from one column to the next, where you find a tiny little ledge for your finger grips to stick into, and then
I
use
resemble
that
a squirrel
Oh,
right
God,
now.
what's that movie where he jumps from the ledge to the helicopter? Cliffhanger.
It's like, there are so many. Which would you like to choose from?
Cliffhanger.
So, Bo, you want to look at this? These sigils.
Yes.
What's your skill in Arcana?
It is a +10.
Oh, you have no problem identifying this thing. You look at that, and that is obviously a symbol of elemental water.
It's a symbol of elemental water. I wonder if this could be used to to reclaim the place. Perhaps after we remove whatever is tainting
You
it.
have to. It's got kind of a sheen on it, of like
Of
kind
ooze.
of like if you it's kind of like if you leave like lunch meat in the refrigerator too long and it gets that little slime on it, and you can kind of push that to the side, and then
Ew.
it kind of starts filling again. But the symbol doesn't seem to be part of the ooze. Like the ooze stuff just keeps kind of floating in over top of it, but it's independent and separate from the ooze.
So it could be part of the original shrine.
That is your suspicion, as Rangram looks at this.
Okay.
Hmm.
Could you hit us up with water breathing?
So this is
Sure.
carved out of stone, yeah? So can I do a archaeologist check? Archaeology?
While we're camped out here, I'll start a ritual to cast water breathing. take-
Historical knowledge?
10 minutes.
Or I
All
could
right.
also
Are you looking to
use,
see who carved these things?
Or I could also use, where's the other one? Stone cunning. Yeah, either stone cunning or historical knowledge.
Go ahead and let's go with historical knowledge.
Historical knowledge just gives me information.
Okay.
Stone cunning is a roll.
All right. We'll just do the historical knowledge all more then. So the Marid created this. You recognize the script that they've used. Oh, that's Marid work. Very flowing.
What's a Marid?
Water genies.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
Kind of like,
like-
the Jinn are to air, the Freak are to fire, Marid are to water.
Right.
Ooh.
Oftentimes they would create these to go places where they like to visit.
Get
To create-
teleportation room.
Yeah, this is their access point.
Ooh.
Because
Is
unlike,
it doesn't happen to be in primordial, is it?
do genies speak primordial these days?
I don't remember.
I believe so.
Their own dialect of, but yes.
Well, it's not really it's just runes of power that they have done this. There's not really writing on it.
They actually do have primordial. Yeah, primordial is their language.
That makes sense. It is Marid. You recognize the Marid script, or that they have used to make these runes that have that would have opened up this portal.
Okay.
And then also it seems that somebody has come on and layered something on top of it.
So I can point out what's the wrong stuff.
Yeah, you think it might be that altar over there in the middle of the room
Oh.
with the big creepy statue with the 5 eyes on it.
The obviously evil thing is the obviously evil thing.
Just
What? Who'd have
sometimes a
thunk?
banana is a banana.
It's too simple. Never.
Yeah, no, I think it's obviously an orange.
Yeah, that thing is it. It's looking at every one of the eyes on my robe, and it's creepy.
So how best to squish it then?
I
Probably
don't
not.
really think that squishing was, because it was squishing didn't work the last time. I think cutting it up into tiny little pieces is probably the way to go.
Well, the idol looks solid, right? It doesn't look like it's slime.
It looks like it is carved out of some sort of rock. You're not quite sure which rock. You're not even sure it's native to Faerun, especially from this distance. But it does not seem to be alive.
So
I just have a
theoretically,
token over there to show you where it was.
theoretically, it could be smeshed, but I have a feeling that it's protected. It's entirely too quiet in here.
This is all
I mean-
ooze flowing by.
Could always try some dispel magic here, but on whatever's covering this rune.
If it's a trap, then perhaps it'll go. I don't know how those work. Will dispel trigger a trap of some sort?
Well,
It's a magical trap.
that might be academic. As you may recall, Dolores was our source of dispelling.
I can dispel as well.
Oh, I missed that update.
But she's with us.
No, she gone now.
Oh.
I don't have her character sheet. Well, I do, but playing people who aren't here is very hard on the DM.
Indeed.
She is going to help reconnoiter and make sure all the people that you have brought together are going to get safely down to the city of Glass.
She's playing guide,
You go, Claire.
Mhm.
using the spell guide.
Like air traffic controllers.
But it's fine because we can do without.
No
Bring
one
her
die.
Take this longsword. May it serve you well. It's not a black blade of hate, but it'll still cut the same. It's not magical.
Now, not every ooze will be immune to bloodstain. That's one thing that Pope would know.
It was a big ooze.
You think it was that one was a special feature of that particular cube?
Well, then I will have my hammer on hand, and I will keep the sword on me, and I appreciate it, and it will come in handy, I'm sure.
It's not a bad idea to have both.
You good? You got your.
It is not something that I'd ever want my ancestors to see me having, but it'll do.
Sometimes we have to make sacrifices despite our ancestors.
Oh, pithy.
Says the woman who has no idea who her ancestors are.
What? Oh, I got to get it before I sweat it. She's Russian. Yes. Excuse me, though. What was that? This
I
is
didn't say anything bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How's the?
You get one of those from her.
I am a scolded child. Got it.
How's the Fez looking here?
0.
That's
There
good.
is a wash of primordial energy and demonic infusion.
It sounds like a great brand of shampoo.
Yeah. Demonic infusion.
Does wonders for the dandruff, you know?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's the best part about having such thin hair.
Air.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm gonna-
Hold on to it while you can, Tom. You have more than the rest of us put together. Except for Leia.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have more hair than Tom.
We took you out of the running this year. That's unfair competition.
Ouch. So
We're the
plan
B
is
team, Leia.
we're gonna throw Boat over to the thing, right? And he's gonna touch it. That's the plan, right?
No, quit
Sounds
it.
like a terrible plan. I
you-
like it.
You want me to try and dispel this?
Sure.
I'm just wondering if that's going to trigger the whole chamber to fill with water.
Well, that's why we're water
We can
breathing,
deal with water.
Yeah.
We can't deal with
right?
slime.
Ooze.
I'm
I was gonna
okay
say, I
with
think it's
water.
oozes, right? It's not
Or ooze.
water. Where there is water, there are oozes, right?
True. I think what Bope's saying is that this is a rune to a portal to the elemental plane of water.
Mm.
So
This isn't
Perhaps it
necessarily
gets
that's gonna
rapidly-
crack it open.
I'm just not sure we want anything to function in the way that it's supposed to function right now.
Why not? It would wash all the uses out. That'd be
Oh,
great.
are they water soluble oozes then? Is that what they teach you in dwarf school?
No, but they'll be
Is
caught
that
in the
what
current.
they teach you at dwarf school?
I'll remember. Is this dissolve in water so that you see one spit like there's no tomorrow?
Oh my god, what? Oh, is it Looney Tunes? It's a Looney Tunes episode, isn't it?
It must.
I think it is.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's
Welcome
not
to the
headcanon.
This is the Velkyn Weaves cactus episode.
Cactus? I don't...
It's the quenchiest. It'll
Oh.
quench you.
Oh, that episode.
I'm sorry, Quentin. How many of those do you have in the chamber? I'm just
I
not
can
sure
do
we want to
2.
be going pew 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 willy nilly.
It would be pew pew. That's all I got. 2 at a time, then rest an hour.
For the nap.
Yeah. What do you have for the 5-eyed statue down there that keeps looking at us?
We have a rangram. Can chop it down.
I mean,
Your solution to everything. Am I just some force of nature meant to go and crack things open?
Yes.
Quite
Okay,
succinct.
cool.
Yes.
that's
Are
why
you
I can't.
complaining?
No,
I think you enjoy this.
a little bit.
All right.
Should see a therapist about that, shouldn't I?
Maybe. Oh, my cheeks.
Alrighty. So, my friends, are you dispelling magic on something, or are you applying the rangram directly to the forehead?
I'm just doing a quick scan around
Why?
the chamber.
Why not both?
Do we see the other one in the northeast? Is that
You
another?
want to fly over?
Well, could we walk over? Just sort of peek over?
Oh, yeah. You can definitely, those who are flying over can get over there quite easily. Those who need to scamper, unless you have a climb speed, will need to give me a athletics check to get up there.
Because my fly wore off.
Or-
Sorry,
or-
No,
Rangram.
we used the potion. It was an hour.
Oh, okay.
So it's half an hour.
Oh.
It's on the same timer as Pass Without a Trace, right?
Yeah.
I think we saved the potion because I still have
No,
it.
because we had to use it because of I thought we did. If we didn't, then
Mm-mm.
I thought you did.
then we would have had to either have recasted it during the time of getting in here or drank the potion anyways.
Oh,
Well,
okay. If you guys, I just
took
didn't
all
mark it
my-
off on my sheet, so I'll mark it off then.
Yeah, because he said
Okay.
30 minutes, and that thing's the spell's only 10 minutes, right?
Gotcha,
I will
gotcha.
Give myself
must have
all
missed
of
that.
those spell slots back then. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I must have missed that you guys took the potion, so because I thought I was holding on to it in case of an emergency.
It might have been in the interim because, like you said, it was a 30-minute period between.
Well, we're flying now.
Okay.
Wh-
Anyway,
wh- wh-
yeah.
You get over there, Quentin, and you notice it's another symbol cut much like the one over there. And with your knowledge of magic, you think there's a triangulation going on, but there should be a third one somewhere in the room.
Ah,
Somebody, quick, do math.
it's
Yes.
there. And I point at where the evil thing is.
Yep. Hope quickly does
I have
arcane calculations.
Intelligence of
and
20. I assume I
Bam,
very
right
I
there.
excel at geometry.
So, I mean, instead of this leading back to the plane of water, if we were to cleanse it, we could just break it. And that should do the same thing, right?
That should. That's what we did with the demonic portal back at the Stone Giant camp.
But that's just like severing the connection, right? Like we're not talking about summoning actual like water from the plane of water, right?
Well,
This is so much higher
right.
above my pay grade.
well, the idea, right, is that they're just hijacking the spigot for their own purposes, and if we break the spigot, then they can't use it no more.
Yeah, in theory.
It may not cause them to go away. They might still be able to just sit here forever, though.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to cleanse it, I think.
I
So break it and
wonder-
kill the thing.
I wonder if whatever it is that's overlaid on top of this sigil is like severing the connection in like a what's the word I'm thinking of?
Interruption.
Yeah, it's like interrupting the triangulation or whatever. Like they can't access the circle because they're kind of they blocked it essentially. But I don't know if necessarily uncovering the sigils if that'll cleanse them or anything like that. I think that'll just open the way for
Water.
beings of water, like water beings to come through. I don't know if it's going to be actual water, right? Because
Hope can tell you it's actual water.
Okay.
That at the bottom of this thing is a portal, a pinprick to the plane of water. That's what's causing the water come in.
Okay.
And they have basically put a slime inducer on top of the water. So the water is coming in pure from the plane of water and then getting slimed here.
Okay.
And the thing
All
that
right.
is sliming it seems to be that 5 foot tall statue with the eyes looking at you.
Yeah, they put a
Okay.
slime filter on it.
Yeah, let's take it out then.
Oh,
All
we
right.
need a slime filter for the show.
Before we jump into that, is it worth just exploring what's to the southwest, those ominous looking holes?
Sure.
You mean all of the pillars with faces on them?
Yes, and
That
spider
can't be
webs.
ominous at all.
I don't know if that is a trap to be triggered now or later.
I also
I mean, I don't mind taking a look.
is the skull face on the northeast or the top left, was that also made by the Genasi?
No. That seems relatively recent and is quite crude in comparison to the statues and the columns down below, which are obvious genie work to you, archaeologist.
Except for the holes. The holes definitely aren't typical, right?
No, that seems to be new.
So yeah, I will point out those holes are definitely not original. Neither is that skull, which seems kind of maybe some type of what was the thing that we saw with the trolls?
In Vaprak's chamber?
Yeah, the shrine. Like the shrine to him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you learn all this in Dwarven art school?
It's
I
surprisingly
learned this by
robust.
yeah. No, I learned this through years and years of traveling through many a tomb and a temple and old places of the world that are beyond even our own recognition and knowledge of.
I think we could probably work your face into it after if we clear this out. And then you could just be like spewing water into the chamber.
So
Everyone's
And
a
get rid of
critic.
all the uses too.
Huh. I
Oh.
rummage through my bag and look at my decanter of endless water. Is it like glowing or supercharged considering we're in the middle of like, no? Okay, good.
No, it does not seem to be reflecting with that.
Okay.
Might be well. First of all, your decanter is not merid magic.
Okay.
the different
It's
hole.
kind of its own frequency, if that makes sense. They do things the genie way.
Old school.
So do we want to try a dispel magic on the sculpture first, or just throw Rangrim at it?
Oh. Or
It's
did
in
we want
range.
to? Or did we want to surprise the ambushers that are surely hiding in those holes over there?
No.
I mean, if they're oozes, they'll probably see us anyway. So
I feel perfectly safe over here.
All right. So
And
yeah,
are those spider webs over there?
Are they spider webs?
Around those columns.
I
with
don't
the
see
holes.
spider webs.
I don't see spider webs.
it's pretty moist in here.
Okay.
Hate to see that spider.
Okay.
I would pay no real attention to the spider webs.
Oh,
Okay.
those spider webs.
Yeah, it wasn't in your description. I just
Nope.
didn't know. Okay.
All right. So again, why not
It's a
both?
general purpose map that Lori had made.
Love it.
Cast I hand off Bope to Quentin's broom. What? Cast and go and hit it.
All right. Please place yourself where you want to be when you deploy the Rangram.
Oh, come on. Stop this.
Close enough, Quentin?
Ah.
Rangram, what's your plan for getting down there quick?
Fly?
Well, I mean, I figure you're going to have to hit it, right?
Fly above it and then drop down on it?
Oh, okay. Just checking. Okay, I guess we're right here then. I will drop a dispel magic, utter a few words in Elven, and target that shrine, the slime plug.
So go above and then drop down using my my Steinhauen to try to do max damage to it.
Okay.
All right. In that case, we're going to go with Rangram kicking this off. Go ahead and make one attack, if you could, and then we're going to go into initiative as the obvious thing happens.
The obvious thing is obvious. All right. Let's see here.
Oh my gosh, my map keeps like zooming in and then zooming out and zooming out.
So that'll be a 27.
Okay, that will hit the immobile statue.
Doing 14 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
14?
Yep.
Alrighty. You come down with your hammer right on top of this thing and bam! And it cracks. And all the pieces flake off, and you realize that that stone is almost like just a skin on top of a living, pulsing creature that immediately boom, 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 stirs to life. And as it does so, the entire room starts to move and shape and transform.
Fun.
So I was going to call for rolling initiative. Is the 1918 for you, Rangram and Quentin, what you rolled? Okay,
Correct.
this will work really well.
We do, disadvantage because of the dread.
Yeah. I rolled a 20 and a 1.
Oh.
I have a sentinel shield, so I'm rolling at the normal initiative.
Nice.
And you got the 18 even with disadvantage, Quentin?
He rolled really well.
Okay.
Shard is great for that. I just click the disadvantage button and bam, applied.
All right, I guess we will go with, as we do so, rising up out of the water are oozes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. And Stegander, your lightning reflexes serve you well.
Mm-hmm. As a bonus action, I will draw Rot and
yes.
I don't know.
Let
something
us
cool.
do this thing.
And like pull her out and like almost like go to throw her, I guess, to just initiate me taking her out. And I'm gonna try and fire at one of these oozes. So we'll see how that goes. Disadvantage. Okay. That is a 10.
It's
A 10.
A 10 to hit.
Which were you hitting? Ochre Jelly 5?
I didn't. Yes, Jelly 5.
Jelly 5. You hit.
Oh, cool.
Let me look at my jellies.
Since I hit, I am going to call this as my favorite foe. And we're gonna cross our fingers that this works. So 27 points of damage.
You come down and just whack cut it right in half. And unfortunately, what it does is it creates another jelly that looks just like it, or that is half as big, but has taken no damage.
That was a shot with my bow.
Oh, that was through your bow? Okay, my
Mhm.
bad. In that case, that goes in normally, because that does piercing, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right, Jelly 5.
Yes.
All right, do your damage, please.
Okay, there was 27 points of damage.
All right,
It was what it did.
with one arrow?
With the first arrow, yeah.
With the first arrow, okay. Well, it is slightly damaged then.
All right.
My jelly off.
Second, oh my gosh, there's a nat 20 and a 2. So that's an 11 to hit.
What's the
11 hits. Oh, keep in mind the disadvantage is on ability checks only, not attack rolls.
Why do I
If you
always
give-
think that an attack is a ability check? So okay. Well, either
There's
way,
4.
I won't count it as a crit because I didn't crit, but I guess I still hit. So 10, 19. That is 29 points of piercing damage. On the
Okay.
second hit.
Ochre Jelly number 5 cannot take the firepower of that magnitude and is quickly ripped to shreds with your piercing damaged arrow.
Cool. And then last one will go to Jelly 4.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 18 to hit. And that is 25 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Man.
An arrow tears through that one as well.
And I will tell Vrot to, or I will command Vrot to hold, since it looks like the piercing is working.
Alrighty.
3 arrows.
And that brings us to Rangram. You broke the thing open. I know Quentin has a spell magic waiting in the wings for me.
I thought that was going off first, but okay.
Well, the problem
This
is
works.
that I don't have anything else really for him to dispel at the moment. I don't want him to waste one of his 5th level spells.
So what
So I'm
is
gonna
it that is
kind
in
of gonna
front of
fudge the initiative to give him something to do.
So what is it that is in front of me?
It is a 5-foot tall, gooey pillar of slime and ooze with gems for eyes that keep just shifting around and moving about it.
Well, all right.
It just reeks with demonic energy.
Fun. Okay. Is it? Which hex? It's in. Well, I'm assuming it's in one of those. So, I need to.
It
step on-
occupies that entire altar.
Oh, okay.
So, fake it.
Got it. All right, then I will lay into it then.
Alrighty.
First attack, 28 to hit.
Alright, that will hit.
That will be 14 points of bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay. When you strike it, bam, your hammer blasts into it, and the force of the blow is just absorbed into the creature, and you watch as a very similar blow instead appears on Ochre Jelly 3, and that takes the damage instead of the statue.
Oh, it's like a symbiotic. That's fine. I'll go through all of them through you.
Okay.
Continue on the assault. 21 to hit.
That hits.
for another 16.
All right. Same thing happens. Redirect the damage redirected for Jilly 3.
23 to hit for another 24.
All right. Number 3 dies, and the remaining 9 points goes to Okercheli 2.
All right. I am bonus actioning doing where is it? I'm activating my fire rune and chaining the creature before me in chains of fire.
Okay.
Needs to take, well, first it takes 9 points of fire damage.
All right. That goes over to the Okercheli 2. Yep.
And needs
5
to
points,
take,
you said?
Yep, 9.
No, 9's okay.
And then a strength saving throw of DC 16.
Okay. It fails.
It is restrained.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I will action surge to continue attacking it at advantage.
Okay.
I bet burning ooze smells awful.
It does. It really stinks up the place.
27, so that'll be 19 points of damage.
All right, that gets redirected to Okercheli 2.
Uh, 21 to hit for 20 points of bludgeoning. And
All right.
20.
That kills Okercheli 2. The remaining 12 goes to Okercheli 1.
29 to hit for
Hits.
22 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Anything else?
The only thing else, I just need to check if it takes a... no, it does not. I'm going to move it 5 foot off the altar.
Does not move.
Interesting.
It
Okay,
has
then-
the immobile trait. It cannot be moved.
All right, then in that case, I will make my way around it and up the stairs.
Is there anything you can do that will prevent me from swatting you with an opportunity attack?
I have mobile, so you cannot,
Okay.
because I have attacked that creature.
Alrighty. Anything else, Rangram?
Nope.
All right, Quentin.
I've still got it in my sights and point the black rapier at it and unleash a dispel magic. Olaf Plendas, darkness take you. So it's a 5th level dispel magic, if that matters for this purpose.
All right, go ahead and roll your die.
Okay, D20 roll. That's a 2 + 5, 7. So
7. Your spell hits it and just courses around it. And then the demonic power is just too much for your dispel magic to overcome.
Plan B, more bludgeoning.
Working on it.
Alrighty. Okercheli. Bope is flying.
Nope. I am super vulnerable.
I thought you were on
super
the
vulnerable.
broom.
I got off because I wanted to be within 60 feet.
Well, Braves or Bope.
And where do we have everybody else? You're all down there.
What's the height delta between like the top level and down where the jellies are?
5 feet.
Ah, okay.
Not very much at all. So the only ogre jellies slowly work over towards you and attack Boop.
No.
And got a 11 to hit you.
Hey! Bounces off my mage armor.
All right. And that seems to be all the ogre jellies can do. However, coming out of those holes in those statues are enormous gray oozes.
Ooh.
Ugh.
And they just pour out. And they are much... Let's see here. What all can they do? They can do
So
all
many
sorts of-
shiny toys.
It can fly
gosh.
120 feet. Just sit on Bope.
Oh, those are big.
As they go, they're just enormous. And they keep sliding towards you.
Hey,
Fortunately, they go really slow. That's
Where'd
as
the
fast as
Jubilex
they
go?
can. What?
Jubilex disappeared.
What? It did? Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, the Jubilex goes. The Jubilex looks at you, and you notice all those eyes are just kind of moving up and down and around, and it's so weird to look at. I need you to make me an wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
That is to Rangram, as the eyes look at you as it tries to put you into the grips of confusion.
Oh goodness.
That's a 12.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You are sitting there, and suddenly you are under. You feel the eyes do that.
I will Indomitable.
Ugh.
Indomitable, try again. Not 20!
Oh god.
Wow.
Okay. And you
Close.
shake it off.
There's a reason why we have Indomitable.
And then pouring out of the skull that you were fortunately moving towards are blood red
Oh, goodness.
oozes, one after another,
Wow.
Goodness.
as they come coursing down towards you. Oh, and let's see. Oh, yeah, their first action is going to be they're all going to spew on you, Rangram. All four of them just coat you in bile. I need you to make me 4 dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
Oof. Oof.
As a spray of gelatinous mass comes out towards you.
All right, so first one, 20,
Made it.
16,
Made it.
and then 2 8s.
2 8s. Okay, those don't make it.
I will use 2 charges on my Ring of Evasion to succeed.
Boop, boop. All right, you make all of them. Take 44 points of acid damage.
Oh.
That's making the saves.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, how much?
44. So that will be and the goo lands on you and then tries to slither back, and if you had failed that save, it would have just pulled you right into it like a sticky goo, right into the these oozes themselves.
Ooh.
Alrighty, and that's the end of the oozes. Oh, those oozes. Oh wait, there's more.
No.
What?
Oh, wait.
No.
Appearing
Wait,
on
there's
the
more.
symbols are
Oh,
black oozes. Bubble
Oh
up.
no.
Oh yes.
Behind me.
Black
Oh.
flames.
And this ooze is going to start going 10, 20, and it's going to have to 10, 20. It's going to have to dash this round. Stegander, you were right there, though.
So long and thanks.
Hey, how's it going?
For all the fish.
Armor class 15, does that hit you?
No!
It misses. And that's the end of the puddings. We're down to Bope's turn. Bope's going to cast Wish and make this all go away.
Hey, plan W. Man, I really wish I could create a 60-foot cone so I could figure out what I can include in it before I cast the spell. Does anyone know how that works here?
Just drag the distance out and you'll be able to figure it.
All right. Because I'm 60 foot from the Shrine of Jubilex, and I want to cast Prismatic Spray and try to catch that and as much else as I can. So I think I could probably catch one of the gray oozes, definitely both the ochre jellies, and then probably the top ochre jelly. Oh, that's what you said. Ochre.
I'm gonna
I
try.
don't know. I'm not going to correct people on pronunciation.
All right, so I'm just gonna cast a spell. Maybe that'll bring up the.
I say, do you want to try add spell token just to see if like you can?
Thank you.
Try that. Oh, look at that!
That is a
Okay.
thing of beauty.
Where's the? There it
Ooh.
is. There it is. Thank you, Shard. Okay, so. Okay, coming from me. Okay, so that would.
Rotate it down and
Yeah, I seem to have lost the rotate function. It's hiding underneath Jubilex.
Who are you trying to get?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The two ochre jellies and the two gray oozes?
I'd like. Okay, let's just simplify it. Let's get all the four guys on the bottom there.
If
I
you
don't
want to
think
get
I
the four
can-
guys in the bottom, you can.
Yeah.
You can get two ochre jellies and the statue of Jubilex if you want.
All right. I think the gray oozes are more threatening to me right now. So
Oh,
let's
they're
make sure I
very
get
threatening.
both
I've
of
seen the
those.
stat block.
Aha. All right. So let's start rolling some d8s, and I will use Shard for the damage. All right. So the first ochre jelly, number 4, gets a poison damage. Do I even bother rolling? Do they take poison damage?
Oh, that's a good point. They do.
So that rolls 31. So he takes 31 poison damage.
He immediately evaporates.
Next ochre jelly, I rolled an
Yay.
8, so I get to roll 2 more. And that was a another, what is it, 4 and a 6. But I'll just roll the poison damage. 73? Is that even possible? Did I hit the critical button? But I imagine
Yeah, you did.
I imagine half of that is still enough. So let's keep this moving.
On number 1? Yeah, number 1 has already taken some Rangrum splash damage.
So we'll do gray ooze number 1. He takes orange acid. Does he take acid?
That one I'm actually going to need to look up. Different creature. Acid, it does, but not as much as you'd like.
Okay. All right. So that is 29.
So halving that is 14.
Okay. And then let's see, last one.
Resistant your ooze.
Got the 8. So that is going to be 2 more. Okay, so that is another acid and what is yellow? Yellow is lightning. Okay, so let's get a 38 acid.
A full lightning.
All
So
right.
38 acid, you said?
Yes, 38 acid and 34 lightning.
So 19 acid and then 38 lightning.
Yes.
All right, you gotta do math. You do a lot of damage.
Well, I did that in half the time as the last time I cast Dramatic Spray, so I'm just going to clap for myself for a minute and take 25 movement. 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's not 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wait, there's another. And then as I go up the stairs, I see there's an ooze, and I go back down a little bit.
It's standing right behind me.
You could climb onto
Oh,
with me if
do
you
you have
want.
enough movement to climb on the broom?
There is the ceiling, by the way, is only 10 feet above the slope over of the ledge on the sides, so it's not a tall cavern. It's very low.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's my turn.
All right, so you jump on top of that. Anything else, Bo?
If I have enough movement to mount the broom, I will. Otherwise, that is my turn.
Sure, you can swing up onto the broom.
Excellent.
Stagander.
Okay. I'm gonna try something. I don't like that pudding got closer to me for a second.
Well, I did attack you, and I have a 5-foot
did.
reach, so I had to be close to you. I'm engaged with you. Not the romantic sense. In the oozy sense.
Dang.
I got that.
I would like to attempt to run away.
All right, you want to disengage?
I'm gonna take the chance. Oh gosh. Oh wait, that's
Valid, I
38.
cannot do anything about puddings, I'm afraid.
Hmm?
I cannot do anything about puddings.
Oh, can't do anything about puddings.
No, not the black ones.
Chat.
Maybe let me out the big ones.
Let's
I
use the
think I
big
can
ones.
poke the big ones.
The
The little ones, I have fought little ones before, and they do no damage.
Okay. I'm speaking in Elvish, is why I'm not using my accent right now.
I am speaking in an accent just so you know who is talking to you.
Okay.
But she also will respond in Elvish.
I'm panicking. I'm having a quick panic because I thought this was going to be 35 feet. I thought I could jump across this little way to try and get away and get some space, but it's over 35 feet away. So I'm just gonna, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna move on to this little peninsula, and I'm gonna try to shoot a black pudding with my arrow. And
Are you prepared to take the opportunity attack from that pudding?
I am prepared to take an attack of opportunity.
All right, 16 armor class.
That will not hit.
Okay, it swats at you. A big pseudopod comes out and swipes right where you were.
Okay.
You flip back away from it.
We're gonna cross our
Have it,
fingers and hope this works. Will a dirty 20 hit?
Oh yeah. Who are you shooting?
The black pudding number 2.
Black pudding number 2.
And that is 4. So 23 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. Piercing,
It looks like-
hey?
Will piercing
That goes
work?
right through. Yep.
Yes.
Whack.
Okay. Cool. So second attack. Oh, I will also call this as my favored foe. Second attack is gonna be a 23 to hit.
Hits. My armor class is 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm a pudding.
You're okay.
Right. The pudding's armor class is 7.
25 points of piercing damage on that second hit.
Alrighty.
And then my bonus action.
Pieces of it are just torn away.
I will command Rot to attack Gray Ooze number 2.
All right. Go ahead and put out a little marker for us whenever when it's not your turn.
Yeah, I'll make one when it's not my turn. So that is a dirty 20 to hit Gray Ooze 2.
Mm-hmm.
Where my
That will hit.
D10?
The armor class of the Gray Oozes is 8.
8. Okay. 8 and 7. Got it. 15 points of slashing damage.
7s. You got it.
Right? Yes, it's 15
Seeing
points.
a big
of slashing.
slice goes off. It just, ha ha! You hear a shout across the battlefield. It feels good to be back again.
Invigorating to me.
Anything else, my friend?
That is the end of my turn, and I will.
Rangrim, you will face the mountain of oozes pouring forth.
Yes, I do.
Have to destroy that shrine.
Yeah, we continue at the shrine. It's one thing that we did forget, it does get another strength saving throw at the end of its turn. It
Okay.
also is supposed to take extra damage on its turn, but
I failed my
forgot.
save.
Okay, so doesn't matter. Still restrained, still advantage. Cool.
And I take damage?
I forgot to tell you to
Eh.
take damage at the beginning of your turn, so
Go ahead, do it.
6 fire damage.
6 fire. That goes to ochre number, one of the other ones. Ochre number 6. Okay.
And then I will throw my hammer at Jubilex. That's advantage. Getting 30 for 17 damage.
All right. That goes to ochre jelly number 6. Keep
Second
going.
Attack 28
That hits.
for 16 more.
All right. And you have more for me?
Is the ochre jelly still there?
Yes.
Okay.
The ochre jelly has 6 more hit points. And then I'll have to redirect it to another person. So you hit my Jubilex one more time. Thought you got 3 attacks. Could be wrong.
Yeah. One more attack. Same, another 30 and another 16 damage.
All right. Ogre Jelly number 6 fades away, and the last 10 hit points are given to Blood Ooze number 1. That's the end of my Ochre Jellies. I can close that window. Boop. All right. Anything else, Rangram?
And he hops across the rocks to over here.
All righty. And that brings us to Quentin.
Yes, so I've got little old Bope on me here. I think we're gonna fly up over here, and I will drop a hex on the statue of Jubilex, assuming I can target it.
You can target it.
Okay, that'll provide some extra damage, and then I'm going to unleash Eldritch Blasts on it. 3 attacks coming at it.
Advantage. It's restrained.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, 25 to hit. I'm just going to roll all 3 first here.
My armor class is a 16. So armor class with the statue is 16.
Nat
Okay.
20.
Yeah, nat 20. And the third attack, advantage. Okay, so all of them hit. So that is... It's 15 damage. This is a combination of force and necrotic. I can break it down further if you need.
Oh, there you go. See, force. Nope, that all goes through.
Okay, and so that's 19, and then the second attack was a crit. Rolling again here. So many dice. All right, so that is 24 damage on that second attack, and then the third one is just normal. That is 13 total force and necrotic. So what, 19, 24, and 13.
All right.
And I'm pretty much spent after that.
All right. Let's see what happens here. All the damage is redirected to one of the other oozes.
Okay.
And it all goes to ooze number 1, which survives the assault.
Ooh. The gray ooze guy?
The blood ooze number 1.
Nice. Okay.
And my ochre jellies are all gone. Ooze time. Gray oozes start moving into position. Blop, 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 blop. As they do, they form a pseudopod that reaches out and tries to punch at you. This would be used to Gander.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. And Rangrim, the 14 will miss you, but I'm hoping that the 25 will get through.
I will go ahead and pop a runic shield and make you reroll that.
I rolled much poorly. I'll be 18.
Will not hit.
Okay.
As
That
a
is their
mystical
turn.
shield pops into existence and takes it.
The Jubilex, statue Jubilex looks at you.
At the start of its
Making another confusion save as it tries to enspell you.
3 fire damage as well for it.
Okay, that goes to Dragon or Ooze number 1.
Is that a
Which
spell
is-
I can counter spell? Sorry, I didn't want him
It
to
is
roll.
a spell you can counterspell.
Okay, am I within? I think I am. Yeah, I'm within 60 feet. So I will counter spell at 3rd level.
All right, that automatically counters it.
All right.
Describe the countering. What are you doing with it?
Oh
It's
yes,
magic.
I grab one of my acorns that looks almost translucent, and as I smash it, the just sort of like this invisible energy swishes through the air and just interrupts the arcane magic as it tries to ensnare Rangrim's mind.
Awesome, love it. So, okay, now I got to see if I get some regen. Nope. So instead, I'm going to flow down towards Rangrim as fast as I can. Because these guys are pretty fast.
Oh dear.
This guy has to dash, get all the way over there. The other two do not. So they close in with Rangrim, and as they go, this one is attacks you. Oh my god, I gotta start rolling better. His pseudopods go wide and is unable to hit you. The other one is going to attack you. Gets up to a grand 21. Is your runic shield still up?
It's not runic shield. Runic shield just makes you roll. But my
Whatever you did last round.
Right. No, that's a reaction. Just reroll. No.
Oh, it's to one attack?
But my AC is 22 thanks to the shield that I am wearing, the physical shield.
All right. Almost gets you, but does not. And that's the end of their turn. Moving on from all the oozes. Black Pudding number 2 is going to flow after Stagander. 10. And it can easily keep up. And takes one attack on Stagander. 12 armor class.
That will not hit.
All right. This one. It keeps coming after you two. And it's going to have to dash to get here. However, when it gets below you, it starts mounding up into a pillar to reach up to get you. So it is now threatening the two of you. If you move, you will provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And that's its turn. Boop.
All right. I mutter some arcane words, and the large spectral bunny's paw appears.
Man, that is
And-
large.
Yeah, it is large. And it shall pummel this black pudding. Let's roll the hit.
Do it.
Well, they have a low AC, right?
They do have a low AC.
Yeah, I rolled a 14. Okay.
You hit 7.
With my +3 wand, that's a very low roll.
No better place than here to roll low.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll... Okay. So that is for 19 points of force damage to the black pudding.
And it blows a hole in it, but it immediately reforms. So it does take the damage, but it's still threatening you.
Okay,
The column is
Nice.
just a little bit thinner now than it used to be.
that is my turn.
And let me see. Nope, it's lightning. All right, anything else, though?
No.
All right, that takes us at the top of the round 3, the Steganda.
Yep.
There's puddings everywhere around you now. This is getting
Yeah.
worse.
There's no way for me to like jump onto like this ledge here, is there? If I were like to
Which ledge? The one?
like right
yes.
like over here.
Yes. It will a broken opportunity attack, but you can make the jump.
You can do it.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Go ahead and make this. Make me a strength athletics.
I'm gonna attempt to make as a 20-foot jump.
That's
Athletics.
That's an ability check.
I am in
no.
no way great at athletics. That's an 18.
With disadvantage.
Oh right, disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that's still an 18.
I'm terrible,
four-
she says, as she skips across the land and pulls
I roll-
herself up.
A
Humble
14
brag.
and then a 17. So
All right. The pudding swings at. That's where it happened. He wallops you with his pseudopod as you go by, maybe speeding you on your way, lifting you up with a 21 armor class.
Oh gosh, yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
That-
Take 6 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 18 points of acid damage.
Oh, 18?
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your armor.
I'm wearing leather armor. I think where is it?
How much armor class does it give you?
Or is it-
Studded leather.
Studded leather.
Is what it
That's
is.
plus 2. Is your AC 12?
Yeah.
My AC is 18.
All right. Well, it doesn't
I don't remember
give
what
you
it gives
quite that much.
Yeah, studded I
It-
think is a 2.
Well, I've got really good dex.
Right.
Half
Yeah.
of your armor dissolves away under its touch. Yep, studded leather is 12. So instead of 12, you now have it's 11 plus your dex.
Okay, so my AC goes down by 1.
Mm-hmm. And if it
Cool.
if you get hit again, your armor will be completely destroyed.
All right, cool.
But you have made it
Uh,
over there, away from the pudding.
What a jerk. That took my
Damn.
action, I'm assuming, is
Nope,
that
that was
take
your
my-
move.
just my movement.
Yeah,
Alright,
you didn't
cool. I'm go-
disengage, that's why you got an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna fill it full of arrows now.
Oh, alrighty. I can't take many more of these arrows, you know.
Good.
Or you can't
Good.
take very more of these
good.
arrows.
That's an 18 on the die.
That hits
So
me.
Nice.
That hits the pudding's armor class of 7.
yeah, it does. That is not great. 24 points of damage.
Not great. Okay, 16. Alrighty. Well, boom! Half the pudding gets just the air goes through it, rips out half of the pudding.
Good.
But it's
This
still
is
there.
gonna. I bet this is gonna do it though, because that is an 18. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
So that is max damage. It is Gonzo.
I
27
had 13
points
hit
of
points. My
damage.
pudding had 13 hit points.
Get out
And
of
the
here.
hit point and the it is shredded to pieces. Which one is that? That's 2.
And yes, that is putting 2,
Off he goes.
ruining my armor.
You
And then Rot's
can
gonna hit.
pod may that as much as you want from the Attack of the Clones movie.
I've never seen it. Sorry.
Well, determine which parts you
Oh,
want
wait.
to have dissolved away.
Well, I'll figure it out. Oh,
Yeah,
I
have
remember.
thoughts,
I
yeah.
remember I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Vrot hits for 27. So
That will hit 27 damage or 27 AC.
That was 27 AC.
Mhm.
And that is 16 points of slashing damage.
82, 88. Okay. Another
That's-
slice of gray ooze. The gray ooze doesn't seem to know what to do with the floating sword, so it ignores it. Keep in mind,
Hmm.
she's got to come back to your hand after a while.
Yeah, I gotta double check how long that is.
I think it's the 4th round. Anything
Uh,
else,
I-
Gander?
Nope,
Third.
that is the end of my turn.
Rangram.
Since we we did the damage, but we didn't do the strength saving throw for the restraint.
Okay, I failed it again.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, since I'm still under that effect of the fly potion, I'm just gonna fly up. I think.
All right. The surface is only at this point. It's 15 feet above the level of the pool, and these creatures are large. They'll still be able to hit you, even though you're flying up near the roof of this cavern.
Sure, but I'm still gonna fly and then fly onto the other side. It's like playing a giant game of catch me if you can.
Nice.
Yeah, they're not good at this game. They don't like this game.
It's hopefully the idea. So,
Mhm.
I guess they, since they all have reach, right?
They do all have reach.
So sure, 4 attacks of opportunity, and I'll fly
Are
over.
you gonna do that, or are you gonna wail on them to trigger your mobility?
I cannot because mobility is melee.
I mean,
and if they have reach on me, I do not have reach on them, so I cannot.
Oh.
But if you just attack the ooze, though, I mean, it's the same effect as hitting Jubilex at this point.
Except I don't want to get squished on again.
Okay.
The bleh was kind of painful.
All right, so 3 oozes. So the Jubilex does not have the size to reach you.
Right.
The other 4 do. All right, so I am plus that. So 15, 22, and a 26.
So 2.
So 2 hit?
Yep.
All right. It's from the blood oozes. All right. That means you'll take 28 points of acid damage between the 2 attacks.
Okay.
And they're awfully sticky.
Oh dear.
And they kind of hold on to you.
Don't say. Just
If the target is large or smaller, it is grappled.
it's grapple.
So you have not taken an action, so you could try to escape the grapple. Because you've just moved so far.
Well, I did not move actually, so
Oh, you did
I
not
would
move?
escape-
How get an opportunity attack? So then you're moving to the
no,
other side.
right. But if you have me grappled, I don't move.
Right. Well, you
So
are.
I move, but well, how do you want to do
Well,
it?
you have not taken an action, I guess is the important part.
Right.
So if you want to, you can stay where you are and fight back, or you can make an escape artist or do some other get out of dodge trick you got.
Strength break.
Okay. Make me
I
an
got you,
escape artist.
Rangram.
Huh?
I got you, Rangram.
Let's see. That is a what is it? Is it strength athletics? I believe. Or is
It
it
is.
strength saving? Yeah, it's the same roll. 29.
You
Ooh.
easily bust out of it, and if you want to, you can continue your move.
Nice.
And I've already taken my reaction.
Right, but that was my action to break free, so I don't
Correct.
get to do anything. I get bonus actions, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let us.
Quentin's next.
Yep.
I will just second one.
All right. 10.
Yes, the black pudding that is on top of us here. I'm going to try and telekinetically shove it 5 feet away. So
Alright.
it needs, let's see here, 8, 13, and DC 18 strength saving throw.
All right, I got a 13.
Okay, so it's
So the
5
black
feet
pudding
away
is
from
pushed.
us.
Which
I'll
way you want
push
it?
it towards the water, like south.
South. Like
Yeah.
that? How much?
Yep.
How many feet? 10? 5 or 10?
It is 5 feet, so it's
Okay.
so I'm not in
Ooh.
direct contact with it. And then I will do some Eldritch Blasts. I'm targeting 1 at it and rolling here in Shard. 26 to
Alright.
hit for 11 Force damage, and that'll move it 10 more feet south.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no
and
save against this?
It's part of the
Eldritch
invocation.
invocation.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
10 feet on a
Since
successful
this
hit.
is forced movement, it cannot be used to push me into hazards, correct?
No, it can. It just
So I
Throws you
can
around.
force push people into pit traps with my Eldritch Blast if I have this power?
I don't see why not.
think so.
I think that needs to be researched. But it's irrelevant for this conversation right now. So that
Uh,
was
two-
one. How many more you got?
2 more. 1 more. No, I don't want to push it. Yeah. Sorry, 2 more on it. 20 to hit for 10 force damage, and 10 more feet to the south. And then
Hold on. I'll keep going. Keep track. How much was that damage? 2?
10.
10 damage. Sorry, my monitor just blipped down on me for a second.
Ooh. And then gray ooze. No, we'll do
All right,
one.
you did 210 damage on which one? My apologies.
Black pudding 1.
Okay, so you're hitting the same one again.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will do the last one on black pudding 1 as well.
All right.
19 to hit for 8 force damage. So all told,
Alright.
it ended up moving 35 feet away from me this turn.
So it started here, 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's too close to me.
And
Sorry.
all right, the gray ooze sees that you have moved this other direction, Rangrim, and heads your direction. But as it does so, it fades from sight.
What?
What? Excuse?
It cloaked itself. It uses advanced ooze cloaking technology.
Oh my goodness.
Those darn oozes.
This ooze does not seem to need its advanced cloaking technology and slithers after Stegander and tries to pound on her. 2 hits, well, 2 attacks, and one of them is, I need to get on the right page, 13 and a 24.
24 will hit. Just out of curiosity, Rot doesn't get opportunity attacks, correct? Okay.
Correct.
I was
So
just
it's like
double
Pepper's
checking for
Paw.
future knowledge.
I don't
Okay.
believe Pepper's Paw gets it either, does she?
No,
Okay.
not considered a creature.
All right. This is a massive glob of ooze just comes running right down on top of you, Stegander.
No.
Just the it does. I want to make sure I read this correctly. All righty. It does 42 points of acid damage,
No.
and that studded leather armor is gone.
All right. You said 42?
42.
Ow.
And that's its turn.
So now without armor, how does my armor class
It's
work?
10 plus your dex,
Okay.
as if you have clothing on,
Okay, cool.
which is next.
That's fine. I didn't need any of that.
Nah.
Yeah, cool. So good.
Alrighty. Well, the enchantments haven't been working too well on this one. So, the statue's turn. Do I have to make a strength save?
Well, first he takes the fire damage at the start of the turn for 9 fire damage,
And that
And
will go to one of my other boys.
and the strength saving throw comes at the end of that turn.
All right. I rolled a 20, so I will break out of it.
Okay.
Of the
I'll
natural
give it a
20. And then it will, however, on its turn, it's still doing this. It looks at you, and you can see all those 5 eyes kind of line up in a row and stare at you, and it casts whole person on you.
Can
Now
I
this
counterspell that?
You can.
All right, there's another 3rd level spell slot.
Once again, the magic is sucked out of it. And that's the statue's turn. There are no
Love
open
you,
jellies
Bo.
left. Blood ooze. It's time to see if I get some regen.
Regen. Oh,
Still no regen.
Good.
oh boy. This is a hairy situation. But they don't have hair. It just doesn't work.
I would say that we're in a sticky situation. if
Okay.
anything. Da-da.
You made that look easy.
Not to put too fine of a point on it.
Alrighty. One of the blood oozes comes
Dragon.
hones in on Bope.
Oh,
And he's going to take a slash at him because you
Oh,
keep
dear.
dispelling me. Or I'm dispelling my idol. Has 2 pseudopods reach out for you. The first attack is a 10.
Okay, that
Second
misses.
attack is a 15.
That also misses. Oh, thank goodness for major
Did
armor.
not do well that round. Bad oozes back into the box with you. And the oozes have to spend the rest of their time moving. Pudding number 1 is still with us. And it sees the gander. And slides over and attacks the gander. For a 12 armor class.
Nope.
Okay, that's the end of this turn. Vote.
Okay, quick crunchy question. So I saw his fire damage affecting the oozes, right? When he did his little I don't know what
It's
called.
affecting it's affecting the statue, and then the statue is transferring the damage to an ooze. And so
Okay.
that obviates all of its any defenses
Okay.
it might have.
So fireball may not have the desired effect. Is what you're telling me.
Fire damage has affected the statue,
Yeah.
but you have not used fireball on these oozes.
Mm,
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
yeah, that's true. Okay, sure. Let's give it a shot. Let's throw out fireball. I will try to use some shard action because that's got such cool.
It does. This is where shard shines. I like that shard shine.
Oh, where'd it go?
Shooka shard shine.
All right, sample fireball. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
cool.
Not there, not there.
So it defaulted on Bope, of course. I throw it over there to hit the statue Jubilex and the 2 blood oozes that are haranguing my friend and meat shield, Rangram.
Friend and meat shield.
And yeah, let's definitely use Shard for the damage because I ain't got time for 8d6. All right, 29.
All right, so what's my DC?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a DC 18 dex save.
Oh, I
'Cause
failed that.
They've been so
I'm
dexy.
an ooze. My oozes aren't built for evading. And
Armor
neither
class
is
of-
my other guy. So it's 29, you said?
29.
All right, so
Armor class of 7 tells us so much about their dex.
9. That will be 38. That will be 29. And then the Jubilex is going to transfer all that damage. Oh, I should say, oh no.
Oh,
While you're doing that,
no,
Pepper's Paw is
no.
going to punch Blood Ooze 3, unless that's the one that's about to die
The
from all that
ooze,
transfer
the
damage.
blood oozes are resistant to fire, by the way.
Okay. All right. I learned.
But
And it's not immune.
Yeah, that would have been worse.
all right, tell me Pepper's Paw.
Pepper's Paw is going to spring into action and get between me and the ooze. I know it doesn't work that way. And punch the blood ooze. Yeah, that's a 29 to hit.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's better. 11, 18, 21. 21 points of force damage to blood ooze number 3.
And blood ooze force goes through on me. Anything else though?
That is my whole turn. Thank you.
All right, that takes us to Stagander. Things are grim.
Yep.
The black pudding So anyway, I will hush. Things are
I'm
doing-
gonna fire point blank at this black pudding because I just can't chance running away and getting smashed. So pray for me, y'all. Oh, that's a 10. That's
That hits my armor class of 7.
it's a 9. 19. I mean,
Wow.
words are hard. Okay. That's 12, 21, 31 points.
Wow.
31 points.
Are these do you have that sniper feed, the -5 plus? Okay.
-5 plus 10, yeah.
Okay.
It is still barely hanging together.
All right. That's a 1, so 10. 10 to hit, which I know hits because of experience. I can't take any more punches. 26 points of piercing damage for the second hit.
And that obliterates my black pudding.
Yes! I'm so tired. Stigander falters for a second. And then 1, 2, 3.
While I have reach, I do not threaten that square.
Yep.
Which is why the gray ooze did not take an attack on Rankrum when he flew by. It is just the blood oozes.
So Stigander is going to move over here, just put a little bit more space between her and that gray ooze, and Vrat is going to make her last attack on this ooze before she has to return to me, which is 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm, that hits.
And where did that D10? Oh, there it is. Oh, crap. That is 10 points of slashing damage.
All right, another piece chunks off of it.
And then she returns to my hand because that was 4 attacks.
All righty. Go ahead and
Well
Rangrim.
done. I just said well
That's
done.
in the Stigander, off to Rangrim.
Well, seeing as how they're not going anywhere, might as well tear through, or at least see if I can tear through them. I will make an attack on Blood Ooze number 2.
Okay. Blood news, I'm a team.
30.
That hits. These guys are actually a little bit harder to hit. They have an AC of 14.
Ooh.
Of what?
They have double-digit AC.
14.
14.
Oh dear.
13 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right. 13. Got it.
Everything seemed okay.
Do you have more attacks, or is that 13 total?
Not. No, just making sure everything was good.
Boom!
Everything.
Hit it, and
Everything seemed normal.
everything seems normal.
Nothing's
Alright,
normal
number
in
2.
this room, Rangram. Nothing.
Everything is awesome.
Attacking 2 again, getting a 31
Will of course hit.
for another 12.
It explodes Kaboom! And falls back down in the water.
Neat. I'll hit 4.
All right.
26
That hits.
or 14.
All righty.
Then
That takes me back.
Fly off.
Doop-a-doop. The pain.
All right,
It's my
Quentin.
I don't like Blood Ooze number 3 being near us. I'm gonna maneuver. If I maneuver up 10 feet, does that provoke an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay, then
The
I
one
will.
that was threatening you was the black ooze that you
Got it.
from the distance on top of Stigander.
Hate fills my eyes,
Yes.
and I try an Eldritch Blast. Blood Ooze 3, 27 to hit for
Mhm.
15 force damage, and it's knocked 10 feet straight back towards the Shrine of Jubilex. And then I unleash again 26 to hit for 6 force damage, and last attack 15 to hit for 6 force damage. So 30
All
feet
right.
away, kind of
So
straight
15, and what was it? Your damage was how much here? 15.
back.
Look into the thing here.
Yeah, I'm looking too.
So 15, 26.
No, I think it's 16, 15, 6.
Okay, 16, 15, 6.
Yes. So 27. Yeah.
That's 22. 58. Okay. Am I still here? Yes, I am. All right, and he gets pushed back 10,
30.
20.
Not towards Rangarim. I kind of moved up here to do like
Oh, okay.
a southeast. Yeah.
All right.
And
Anything else, Quentin?
Stigander, do you want to be 5 feet closer to me?
I'm just like gives you a really tired thumbs up. Like, I'm good.
Okay. I kind of move using my movement. I move back to the square that I kind of started in here. I'm 30 feet away from her, and I telekinetically reach out and pull her 5 feet closer.
Whoop.
Alrighty then.
I'm done.
All right, next person goes. There is a large popping sound as boom, someone appears in the space right in front of the skull as a human being dressed in wizard robes is standing there. And he looks around and goes, "What are you doing? You're going to ruin everything! Stop this at once! Do you want the Kuratoa town to survive?" And with that, I think it's time for a break.
Yay!
What? No
Yes!
suspense.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh dear.
So, we have the announcements as we head off for our break.
No, we don't have
No.
any announcements.
All right, in that case, go forth, everyone. We'll see you in 5 minutes. And we'll pick up with the strange wizard who has just arrived in the room.
Come, Willie. At last. Come, show your face.
When I was born, they said that I would have the rage of 1,000 storms within me.
It's all right. I didn't like that brother very much anyway.
Just cannot get any worse than this, right?
Have you noticed? It never really gets light enough here. Sometimes the shadows are going the wrong way.
There's a loud psst sound as steam rushes from the vat, and the door slowly swings open. As vile ooze just pouring out, as you can see this elongated human figure slowly extend and reach out. His motionless eyes just now fixated on the group.
Okay, what the hell?
I'm done with this place. I need to go home.
I can't go home, but I also I don't want to stay here. I want to stay here. I don't 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 want to stay here.
Jubilex.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back as the party continues. The Velkyn Weave continues their attempt to defeat all of the villains, the oozes that fill the Shrine of Jubilex. When we went to break, a new person had entered the field. A wizard had appeared just from a teleport or some sort of dimensional spell. Appears in front of the skull, the top northwest part of the cavern, looks at the party and says, "Stop it! You're going to ruin everything! Are you trying to help the Kuatoa?"
No.
As you look at him, you notice several things. One, he's wreathed in fire that both would recognize as a fire shield.
Mm-hmm.
You also notice that there's not one of him, but 2, 3, 4 wizards that are slowly moving back and forth like this, like a shell game. And even worse, around it and about 5 feet out from him is this globe of magical power that Moat would recognize as a globe of invulnerability.
Oh dear.
And he looks pissed, and he is yelling at you non-stop about what you are wrecking.
What language?
Common.
How polite.
And at that point, that is his action was to teleport in on you. 10, 20. The big ooze comes after Stegander some more and tries to wallop her. The one is a 12, the other one is a 19.
I'm sorry, I missed the last number.
19.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Boom! 42 points of acid damage.
I'm out.
Serves her right, says the wizard. Meddling adventurers!
Oh dear.
That's its turn. The statue of Jubilex is going to continue to look at Rangrim. What can I do? Oh, actually, I can do something different. It casts a spell. Do you want to counterspell it, Bo?
Yes.
All right, it is looking at you two, and you two are in it. Is tired of this attack as it tries to summon a hypnotic pattern on the top of you and Quentin.
3rd level counterspell.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Says the wizard. It's just defending itself. And ochre jellies are gone. Ochre jellies are gone. Blood ooze 1 is gone. Gone. We're down to blood ooze 3, which is going to have to use all of its movement playing Chase the Rangrim. 10, 20, 30, 35. That's it. He's obviously the most dangerous one.
He really is.
And the other one is going to move up next to it. Right after my computer decides to respond to me. Oh, wait. I need to roll their recharge. Oh! They both recharged.
That can't be good.
Nope, it cannot. And one of them is going to head towards Rangrim, and the other one is going to head towards you two over here. Rangrim, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
18.
You make it. Take 11 points of acid damage. Bope and Quentin, please make me dexterity saving throws.
Yep. Hold on. Where's?
I fail.
Yeah, 12 failed.
Boom. 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 And I need to put this guy to the back.
Why did we disappear from the map?
You're underneath of me.
Oh.
Oh no.
I need to figure out how to do that. Well, we'll just put you here next to me. Both of you will take 22 points of acid damage.
Problematic.
So we got pulled
And-
closer.
You are pulled closer.
I keep my
You're right
concentration
next
with a
to it.
15 on Pepper's Paw.
Yes, you see how powerful they are. They will wreak terror among the Kuatoa. And that's their turn. And my black puddings are all gone. Bo,
So-
your turn.
Oh dear. Okay.
Do it, Hope.
I'm going to. So I am within it or
No,
next
you're
to
next
it.
to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It pulls you 30 feet closer to him. Or to it.
Okay. Then I am going to reach into a pocket and find the old necrotic dying acorn of smoky death and smash it as the tendrils seep into the ooze in front of me and seek to pull out the moisture. I shall cast Blight. So that is a con save, DC 18.
The wizard looks at you and says, no, 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 none of that. And he puts up his hands and he starts to counterspell your spell.
I will. I get my reactions back at the beginning of my turn?
Yeah.
Are you counterspelling my
Sure.
counterspell?
I will counterspell the counterspell.
Okay. He runs towards and he starts trying to pull apart the threads of your spell, and you come in from the other side, and what are you doing? Describe it.
This time I use my other hand, and the tendrils go around the blood ooze and come from behind him, so he doesn't see them. And the energy that he's coalescing just gets pushed right off of his fingers and dissipates into nothing.
Bah! He shouts out.
Okay, so
And-
con save.
And he literally snaps his fingers. Okay. So, I'm making a save.
Yes.
All right. It's a con save. I'm actually good at those.
Mm,
21.
Oh. So 40 points of necrotic damage is the total roll.
Okay, so that goes down to 20.
Mm-hmm.
And that is ooze number 3.
Oh, Pepper's Paw. Bonus action. Paw's gonna
Mhm.
fly over here and punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Get him,
yeah,
Pope.
25 to hit.
Mhm.
Avenge me.
Oh, forgot about that. Ooh.
Don't worry, I haven't.
Oh, low roll. It's only 13 points of force damage.
But it's enough to splatter it into
Hey.
pieces.
Yeah.
And number 3 is gone. Anything else, Bo?
And that is everything.
All right, bring us top of the rounds to Gander. Make me a death save.
Yup. Nope. That's a fail.
Strike 1.
Strike one.
Come now. Lay off
I
this
am.
foolishness.
I'm assuming Rot just, I don't know, sheaths herself or something. I don't know.
Had you set her dancing before?
She was returning to my hand.
Yep, she clatters to the ground. And she goes, and you hear a, oh, bother.
Noted.
Need a healing potion. And he goes, where's your voice? We need the healing potion over here. Stop. Please, healing potion. Anyone?
I'm on it.
Anyone?
You've got it.
Rangrim.
So I will start throwing my hammer at 4 while I tell Hazakim, for such a great thing, for dealing with the Kroatoa, they're actually quite terrible, and also they're not doing anything to the Kroatoa.
Well, not yet.
Or ever.
Once we get enough of these oozes, we're going to send them down the pipe because they draw their water from this fountain.
Cool. Well, we're coming through with an army now, so we need them out of the way. And
No, you'll ruin it! Months of work! The Council of Five will be so proud of me! I will get a medal and a mansion. Maybe even a yacht.
that's not fast enough, unless you can do it today.
No, it's gonna take me at least 6 weeks, 10 days to get enough oozes in.
And every cleric in the world will be without power by then, so not
What are you
enough time.
talking about?
Do your clerics not complain to you like ours does?
Do you see any clerics around here?
Maybe?
No, I am a great wizard. I am Hazakian the Wise.
Well, listen to my words. There is a great threat to all connections with the greater planar connections are being words disrupted. Yeah. Divine magic is being.
Fish folk are up to.
Well, they're masters. But yes.
I was sent down here to put an end to their captives. Their capturing and enslaving of people. After my idiot adventurer friends went off to go fight a dragon, I have come here and built this mighty shrine, and it will destroy the Kuatoa.
Again, not fast enough. 3 attacks on the
You're
blood.
just like them, so impetuous. All right, so you're throwing hammers at things?
Yeah, the bloodies.
All right.
They all hit easily. And it's about 35 damage.
35 damage total?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Okay, it is. So let me make sure.
16.
58. And yep, it is still there, barely holding on to life to serve its master. As that shrine, that altar continues to.
And you do magic with demons? How evil are you?
What are you talking about? They
Demon.
do my bidding, as you can see.
No, they're not. They're not doing your bidding at all. They're just expanding in the Underdark. Have you not seen the mess outside?
Well, of course, there's a little splash damage. Little spray, as it might were. But we're working our way down the underground flow to the intake pipes of the city of the glass pool. And then my precious oozes will sneak inside and just dissolve the whole place.
And the world will be over by then. We're taking the quicker route.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Quentin.
What are we doing? A bonus action or full action to feed a healing potion to a downed PC?
Bonus.
Okay. I've got nothing threatening me, so hold on, Bope, and I'm flying over to Stygander, and I've got the last single remaining superior healing potion, which bonus action down your gullet, 84 plus 8, I believe. I'll let you roll that. That's the bonus action, and kind of the free action here. Shushina and Archance send their regards for being abandoned. They're coming for you.
What? I am sure that dragon made short work of them. It was a dragon, after all. Only I had the sense to make haste and depart.
Yes.
Coward.
The spell is called Expeditious Retreat.
What a bastard.
They weren't
Ooh,
dragons.
cool. At 31 hit points back for that. Thank you, Quentin.
All right. And then I will banish the red ooze and the gray ooze. That is a DC 18 charisma saving throw.
All right, you're gonna banish those.
Yep.
How can you
Range
do
6.
2 of them?
It is a 4th level spell, and I'm casting it at the 5th level, so I can target 1 additional. So I can do 2.
Oh, and I have not gone yet since Pope's turn.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
All right, so they are banished.
Poof. You bastard! Anything else, Quentin?
I've been called worse. No, I'm done.
His turn. What can he do? He can do quite a bit, actually.
Oh boy. He didn't use all of his high-level spell slots on things like Globe of Invulnerability.
Oh, he did. And he misty steps down here. 10, 20, 30, 40. And looks right up at you, and then Kona colds the 3 of you on the ground there.
Oh,
Do you wish to counter this, Pope?
I don't think I can.
Yep, I'm out of spell slots.
All right, please make me a reflex. Oh, sorry, 3rd edition. Dexterity saving throw.
Is it Dex or Con?
Oh, wait, yeah. Constitution saving throw.
oh. I wish it was still Dex.
Quentin. I'm just kidding. I failed.
24, wow.
Well, don't forget it's disadvantage still.
Wow.
That
Saving
is
throw?
not on
That's for
saving
saving
throws. That's
throws.
just on ability checks.
Isn't a saving
Good
throw an
God.
ability check?
No, that's 3rd level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Oh, what is my life?
Did you roll your death save at disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
That is also a save, yeah. All righty. It is 39 or was that 18? No, 19. 39 or 19 if you made the saving throw.
I had a 16 for my saving throw.
The saving throw is 17 is the DC.
All right, Stegander doesn't even get up. She just passes back out.
Yeah.
Right. Maintaining
Okay.
concentration on banishment.
Cool beans.
Did you make it?
Yes.
He hisses. Bring them back! And, yep, okay, that just affects the cat. That just affects it. That is his turn. And that brings us to the statue is still there. Rangram, it once again is going to try to confuse you.
I
Actually,
got
no.
this.
It doesn't like that. Right now it's going to oh wait, you two are over there. Are you within range? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It's going to drop a hypnotic pattern on Quentin and Bope.
Bope is down.
Oh, Bope. Oh, okay. Let's go see. It still thinks Gander is. Sorry, Rangram is now the threat. Hold person on Rangram.
Well, Nate's not gonna do it. Use my other Indomitable. If not, it's a TPK. Yay, nope. The hold person is in place. Okay.
All right, and that brings us to. Bope, how are you doing?
He's down.
Let's roll a death save.
Okay.
Ooh, 11. Aha.
+1.
Nice.
Stegander.
My turn?
Yep.
That's a 1.
Strike 1.
And
I think that's
Random.
that's 2 strikes, isn't it?
Now you
A
got
one?
up.
Nope, you got up. It resets it.
natural
You were
one.
healed up to 0. They had hit points. Then you
Yes,
went
I know,
down to
but-
0 again from the cone of cold. That
But if
reset
I
your
rolled-
death saves.
If I roll a 1, isn't it 2 death saves?
Oh yeah, did you crit fail?
I crit failed.
Yeah, that would be 2.
That's what I was asking.
Oh no. Medic! Screams Vrot. Rengrim, you are holding. Do you want to try to bust out on your turn?
Yay. Hey, look, there's a 19. Cool.
Boom! And you bust out on your turn.
Yay.
Nice. That's good.
Quentin!
And just do it again next turn.
Quentin.
Who are you going to save?
Who am I gonna save?
Clear choice.
Oh,
Clear choice.
this is like Quentin's choice. I will.
Please kill the thing that's punching us.
Yeah. I will bonus action greater healing potion to Stigander.
Good choice.
All right.
All right, and then hey, is Bope still like on my broom with me, or what's your deal,
Unlikely.
Bope? Unlikely. Okay, he's very cold. Perhaps he iced onto me. Okay.
What do we have here? A creature killed by the statue by the spell becomes a frozen statue until Bope thaws.
No, I'm not killed. I am unconscious. Is there a
Oh, you're
difference?
unconscious? Okay. I think it's much more funny if you're a statue, though.
Okay.
All right. Quentin, you
Just
said
for aesthetic. I want to see the pose.
greater.
Which one?
Yes. I'm sorry. So is he still like frozen and holding on to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's doing such a great pose.
These are my hands.
Okay. I have
So-
15 hit points again.
All right, I'm flying over this way then, and I will use my action to greater potion of healing both. Drink it, goddamn! Drink it! And for a little free action, Hazakian, we've sent a sending. The council knows what you're up to. Your actions have been noted. Tell Shushina I said hi.
You've been
Oh,
weighed,
rude.
you've been measured, and you've been found wanting.
I'm out of action, so
All right. And that brings us down to Hazakian. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over there. Bring my friends back to you! Magic missile.
magic missile. Yeah, I will shield that.
I knew you had that spell. That's why I didn't upcast it. Hazakian the Wise.
That's not the name they give you in the brothels.
All right. With Rangrim held last round, the Grey Ooze can finally catch up to him this round and proceeds to swing at him. And I roll a 1 and a 9.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's its surprise attack. Then its other
Haha.
attack, which is normal, which is a 15.
Oof.
The dice love you. Bashaba glares at the ooze and does it. Wrecks it. Do I get saves versus this? No, it's just 1 minute. I'm banished.
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh.
The shrine likes how this is working so far and looks at Rangrim. Please make me a. How many of these have you made so far? Actually,
A lot.
Oh wait, never mind. I have it's at will. Please make me a whole person saving throw.
14. Or 13.
13? Once again, Rangram goes solid unless... Bope, are you conscious?
I am... I mean, I'm just about out of spell slots, so I can't.
Now or never, man. Now or never.
Okay, fine. I'll waste my last 4th level spell slot.
Alrighty, and you're countering my whole person?
Yes.
Rangram is not held.
Cantrips from here on out.
All right. Bope, it's your turn.
All right, let's use a cantrip on the statue of Jubilex because the other guy's invincible.
To you.
All right.
I'm a lot more susceptible to arrows.
31.
I'm going to fill you full of them.
What's up over there? A Bope?
31 to hit with my necrotic hand cantrip, and that is...
That will hit whatever you're hitting at. I'm sorry, who are you hitting again?
Statue of Jubilex.
Alrighty.
That is 16 points of necrotic damage.
16 necrotic. That gets transferred over to Greyhu's number 1. Because the other ones are banished. Alright, anything else, Bo?
Nope.
Alright, brings us to the top of the round. Stagander.
Stigander's gonna stand and, quite peeved, litter this guy full of arrows. Like a lot of arrows.
Alright, bring it.
Alright, so first hit is a 24 to hit.
That will hit. Well,
Okay.
it hits something. That's
Hit
determined.
something? Okay.
Alright,
I'm
it's
making-
one of my duplicates.
I'm making him my favored foe since I hit. So does it count as a hit or does it count as a miss? Because I missed him, but I hit something.
It counts as a hit.
Okay.
But it dispels one of his illusionary doubles.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't matter what the damage is.
Nope, I have 1 hit point for each of them. Any hit will
Okay.
pop a illusionary double.
Noted. That's a nat 20.
Hey.
And I rolled a
Alright.
2, so that goes through his
Ooh.
illusionary double, and you hit him, and you hear him
Nice.
go, "Argh!"
Cool. And because of my piercer, I can re-roll damage from an attack. So I'm gonna re-roll this 3. All right. I'll take a 6. Oh, and on a critical, I can roll 1 additional damage die. Ooh,
Nice.
I'll add another D8 to that. Okay. All right. That is 16, 25, 35 points of piercing damage with that second arrow.
All right, let's see what the if he holds on to his spell. You did 35 with 1 hit.
Yep.
Half of that is 17. Pop. His Globe of Invulnerability bursts.
Nice.
And my bonus, I guess, can I send out Rot now since she's been
Yes.
back into my hand? All right.
Mhm.
So with my bonus action, I'm gonna send her out, and she's gonna slash at him. We're gonna cross our fingers that this works. That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit. Well, maybe.
Maybe. That'll hit me.
Pop. One of his duplicates vanishes.
Alrighty.
Down to 1 duplicate. And he's
Okay.
lost his Globe of Invulnerability.
Right. Well, I'll call that a success.
And it's Rangram's turn.
You've made a very dangerous enemy.
You get a full action, but there's a big ooze right there in front of you.
1 attack against it. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
For 14 magical bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And then I'm going to go over here. and I'm gonna keep attacking against the mage,
Okay.
using mobile to scurry away. I'm putting 2 attacks on Hazukin. First attack, 32 to hit.
Yep. Pops his last image.
Third attack, 30 to hit.
That will also hit. And he has no
Nice.
more images.
So
Let's see what.
that one will do 23 magical bludgeoning damage to his face.
Alrighty. Quentin, it is your turn.
Yes. I move up so I'm within 30 feet of the mage, and I let loose an utteral snarl of hate, and I drop a Hexblade's Curse on him with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will unleash Eldritch Blasts on him, or at least attempt to.
Counterspell.
Sorry, I lost it on the sheet here. There we go. Plus 10 to hit.
Oh, no, you don't. I see what you're on to. Counterspell that feeble cantrip. And he spends his action counterspelling you. Or his reaction counterspelling you.
Okay. Pope, do you want off here?
I think I'm safer with you.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much staying here then. Okay. Done.
Fire upon you! Fire upon the whole lot of you! Fine! Allow the Kaltor to run amok. See if I can! And he casts a spell.
You said he casts a spell?
Casts a spell.
Okay, I will.
You have a spell to dispel his spell.
Yeah, I have a 5th level spell slot that I was saving for like teleport. You know,
He is
teleportation.
dimension
circle.
dooring out of here.
Then it doesn't work because it's a 5th level spell. 5th level.
Oh, you can always do the roll.
No. I mean, I'm telling you, his dimension door doesn't work because I'm casting counterspell. At 5th
Okay, you're
level.
calling counterspell to his counterspell? He is counterspelling your counterspell with his dimensional door because my reaction reset at the start of my turn.
Well, that is true.
However, did you cast it as a 3rd level slot?
Oh no,
Or a 5th level
I
slot?
had a 5th level. Yeah.
With counterspell, I think I just have to do the 3rd level even if you upcast it, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. When you cast a spell, usually it's for the disrupted so effects. Cast a 3rd level spell.
Well, no,
Cast a spell
yeah, I
using-
think he has to roll. I think it's like Dispel Magic.
That's my guess. Yes, it's exactly like spell magic. All right, I got an 11.
15. He has to beat a 15.
All right, with my caster level check, I do have an intelligence of +5 because he is the wise. So it's 16.
He makes it.
He gets it off as there's another epic wizard battle, and then shoo, he holds you off long enough, and shoo, he disappears.
Well, that was unsatisfying.
He's only 500 feet away.
And that brings us back to Grey Ooze number 1, which still slides after Rangram. And I can't roll above a 5, so the ooze misses horribly. The shrine looks at you. Whole person, Rangram.
16. 15.
15. The DC is 18, so once again the Rangram is held. Bo.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one target left. Well, I guess
And the
it's two.
shrine, the statue.
So the statue hasn't seemed to have any resistances, right? So let's just
Not that you've hit.
slap it with another cantrip.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
That dice has been rolling poor all night. 16. 27 points of necrotic damage.
Alrighty. A huge chunks of it is burned away, but it's still there. And that brings us to Stagander. You're safe as long as Quentin maintains that vanish.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna run like around this little cliff to about here, while she kind of want to get onto this main body of land here. But I'm gonna take some shots at the statue of Jubilex while I'm running.
All right.
So first hit is gonna be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
All right, cool.
Very cinematic.
Ooh, I know, I thought so.
Impressed.
26 points of piercing damage to the shrine statue.
All right, 26. That is all transferred to ooze number 1.
All right, cool. Second hit is gonna be a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is gonna be 21 points of piercing.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh shoot, and Vrot actually has to move closer to me. Because we're further than 30 feet away. Unfortunately. Oh crap. If I don't move though, can I 5, 10, 15, 20, 30? No, I can't send her to the gray ooze either way. Okay, yeah. I'll just have to wait to... I'll pull her back to my hand for right now to reset the counter, since we're gonna have to wait to get over there anyways. So that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Next person is Rangram. Make me a saving throw to bust out of your hold.
Nope.
All right. He is held, unfortunately. That brings us to Quentin.
Ooh. How bad are you looking banged up there, Rangram?
I'm not.
Yeah? Okay.
Technically, I'm bloodied.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, I'm going to unload on the statue of Jubilex. 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
That is a crit, it looks like. Yeah. All right. Rolling damage on the first one. That is a 15 force damage.
All right.
The critical second attack then, 12 to hit. Is that the shrine?
12 will miss the shrine.
Okay, and the third attack, 25 to hit for 15 force damage.
So a total of 30 force damage this round?
Yes.
That is all transferred over to the huge gray ooze, but that's enough to shred the remnants of the last gray ooze. It is vanished.
Well done, Quentin.
As Zakian does something else, Jubilex, the statue, realizes that it has a new threat that isn't it.
Ooh. I'm too far away?
You are too far away. Who do I have near me? Oh, you're too far away as well. Creature is going to try to confuse you, Pope and Quentin. So I need you to make me wisdom saving throws as the eyes try to confuse you.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 4. It's not good.
How do you do, Pope?
Natural 20 for 27.
All right, you are not confused at all. However, alas, Quentin
Where you going, buddy?
realizes those eyes look at it, and it's hard to think straight with it, with those eyes burning into his soul. And the next person is Pope. Your turn.
Can I climb off of the broom? Seeing his vacant expression, I will climb off with my movement, and let's send another deathly hand towards the statue.
All right.
Yep, that's 23 to hit. Yeah. All right, that is 14 points of necrotic damage.
All right, there is nothing to transfer it to, so the idol takes it this time.
Yeah.
Well, the question
got this,
is,
Gander.
You are concentrating, Quentin.
Oh.
Can you concentrate while confused?
I believe I can.
Yeah, I think you can.
I don't see the usual incapacitated where you drop it, because you're not incapacitated.
I'm just boggled.
Oh, you're boggled. All right. Bo does 14 points to the idol. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Stagander.
I'm going to do a little hop, skip, and a jump for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And do like a little running jump over all the oozes, kind of a spring off that tinier little bit of land, all while firing arrows very cinematically and awesome, you know. I'm gonna fire a bunch of arrows at this statue. It's gonna be awesome. That's a 17 on the die, which is 20.
16 is the armor class of the statue.
Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna favored foe it, my last one, just so I can just try to kill it. So that is 10, 14, 24 points of damage.
Okay.
For the first hit. Second hit, is gonna miss, but I'm gonna use that Gloomstalker thing I can do to reshoot an arrow. For a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
That is gonna be 14, another 24 points of damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna send out Rot, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and then she's gonna take a hit. That's a nat 20.
Hey!
Yay! Go, Rot! All right.
Timora smiles upon us.
I know.
Okay.
10,
You are certainly risking it all. She's going to approve of this battle, that's for sure.
10, 12. That is 20 points of slashing damage to the idol.
Alrighty, it is looking a whole lot less as broken and cracks are starting to appear in it. Anything else to Gander?
No, that is the end of my turn.
Rangrim, I believe I tormented other people.
So
are you out of your hold, or are you still held from last round?
I don't know.
Does it
Am I
have to
still held?
concentrate? Does it have to concentrate on confusion?
It's just a normal spell. So yeah.
So yeah.
It dropped the hold in order to confuse Quentin.
Oh, well then.
He's going to crush it.
Let's see. So 3 attacks, all 3 hit. 17 plus.
Live up to your feet.
27 plus 16. 37. No. 34.
Alrighty, 34. Total damage?
Yep.
Ooh, I think that might do it.
Hammers just go bounce, bounce, bounce.
Wham! 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 And the statue with all its protective oozes all around it, except the damage, just erupts through the bashing and fall in a different direction. As you do so, the altar itself cracks into pieces.
Suck it,
and
Jubilex.
falls open and revealing another one of those spirally swirls of Merid design underneath of it. And Quentin, whatever that was holding those 2 oozes here is gone. So the 2 oozes that you have banished are going to stay banished and no longer have the connection back to this place.
Nice. And am I confused still?
No, because I can't maintain concentration because I've been incapacitated and decorporealized. With that, I guess we fall out of initiative as you can feel that sense of dread lifting from this place.
Hope if it had come to my turn and it was still alive, I would have randomly attacked you based on my roll.
Seeing my life flash before my eyes, I'm just gonna lie down on the stone and stare up at the dark ceiling.
Oh, that's like exactly what happened. As soon as Rangroom goes to it and it like explodes, like Stegander just collapses and lays on the ground.
No, don't let down your guards. The wizard could still be near. Gird yourselves.
Oh, when you lay
Nap
down,
time.
you land on something hard and kind of on your back.
I think I'm lying down on a pea.
I think he's the type that once you frighten him away, he doesn't return.
Make
Sounds about
dragon
that's cute.
noises.
Seems a little cowardly.
They pull
Yeah.
it out. Well,
Mhm.
you find that in his rush to get the hell out of here, he dropped his wand that he was using.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
you've
this
got
is
two.
nice. And I just
Now you got
tuck it
2
away.
wands.
While I'm lying down. Let's just tuck it into the robe.
oh, he's got a wand and a back scratcher now.
Yeah.
I take a moment to call upon my invocation and disguise myself as Shushina
Mm-hmm.
in case he does reappear.
Now what?
Now he's a vivacious elven blade singer.
Darling.
And you hear Rod go,
Ah, darling.
huh. What's
The,
one of those, I see. Oh.
Is the ground clearing
It
up?
is ever so slightly around the around in the bottom of the pool is clearing first, and it's working its way upwards as if it's flushing the system out. You think it'll take a full 24 hours before it pushes all this ooze stuff down the way.
I don't like it down here.
Let's, if we have time, can we check that skull out? It seems like
Sure.
he may have carved that. I would bet if he hid anything, it's probably in there. The
Mhm.
ego in that man.
I'll stay
As you
here and
look
keep
at
my
it,
eyes out.
You notice
Eyes
that the
closed.
mouth, underneath the mouth of it, there is a hole about yay big that leads to a chute that is polished extremely smooth. And there's bars on either side of it, other side of the entrance of the chute. And the chute kind of goes down and curves to the left.
like ladder rungs?
Like Express to the City of Glass, maybe?
It's just a round hole that leads to a chute through the rock that goes down and curves to the left. And there are 2 handles on either side of it.
So, something to explore later. I think we should probably set up camp for the night.
We should take a nap, right? It's nap time now.
Seems that way.
It's like Stegander says, laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm lying on the ground with my eyes closed, being like, I'll keep an eye out for the wizard. Still
I
nothing.
won't.
Come on, can we rally? 10 minutes. Search for anything that may be here in case we have to flee.
I'll help Stegander recover her arrows that I'm sure have fallen into the water.
Oh, you need armor, right? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
And possibly clothes.
I can paint you some clothes, leather armor, and arrows, but I've got a 25 gold point limit on anything that I can create, unless you want me to create you paste-based studded leather armor.
Well, I have an extra set of clothing that I can wear, and I can just repair what's left of what I have.
Sure, you don't
There's
want
no
to
repair.
start over?
I'm
starting
good
over.
with. Well, like her regular clothes, like
Regular clothes, yeah, she can do.
Stegander's clothes are very worn in and patched, so like.
I'll
this is
defer
just
to you
kind of
on
her
that, but-
existence.
But if you like, I think I can do leather armor.
I
leather.
would appreciate that.
Um,
some like, just-
Unfortunately, the leather armor I create has like Quentin's sigil all over it, like a stylized Q. It just comes out that way. It's magic.
Is it in a place
So-
that I can cover?
So,
It's
well,
through the whole thing. It's like Louis Vuitton.
it
There's
is.
just L's
Oh.
and V's all over it, or in this case, Q, 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 Q.
Yeah.
QK, QK, QK.
QK. Yeah.
Like, Stigander's like, thanks.
I've
An
tried painting it different.
avocado.
I've tried
Do you
painting
want
it
to go
different.
down the happy fun slide?
You know what I'd like to do? Quentin, can you give me a ride up to it?
I can. Zoom.
And then
Is it
I'll-
something? Is it something that I could go down like slowly with my climb speed?
With your climb speed, yes.
I say, hold on.
Everyone else is
Stigander.
going to be a athletics check, or they go down the happy fun slide.
So it's
we-
not a happy fun slide.
I reach into my robes and I pull out of my pocket a little brown bunny that
Mhm.
looks very familiar. I say, all right, let's give this a shot. And
Yeah.
I let him down into the chute, and I just sit down and let my senses go into my familiar Mr. Peppers, and just
Okay.
watch through his eyes as he goes down the chute.
You've been holding out on us for 2.5 years.
It's corkscrews down, and about halfway down, you say glyph appear above you, above Mr. Peppers too, and and there's explosion of fire, and you lose all contact with the familiar.
I open my eyes. Well, that was quick. I'm glad you didn't go down there, Stigander.
What was it?
I would have gone.
It was
What was it, Bob?
It was a boom boom.
The
Like a
boom
trap?
room.
Yes. But how long did it take for that to happen? Just like
Oh, about 10 seconds,
Okay.
maybe 15. It was really quick
Yeah.
because once you get going, it's kind of like going down the spiral slide. But you know that the glyph is spent now.
It'll be an hour before I can do that again.
Well,
Oh, we
so
need
if
to
the-
rest up anyway.
You want to take a short rest, and you send
Yeah.
another familiar down.
I think
Sure.
we need to go longer.
It's all the way to the bottom before another glyph goes off, and boom! Your familiar is once again enveloped.
But in the split
Yeah.
second, it seemed like it was at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay. And I get out more
Right.
incense.
An hour
So-
later, you can go down, and you've gotten rid of all the traps on my happy fun slide. And if you send Stigander down, which is
Mhm.
probably the best way to go because of her climb speed,
Yeah.
she gets to the bottom and she finds a small wizard's den.
Oh.
And unfortunately, there is a wizard here
Nah.
who has been dissolved.
Oh.
It looks like the ceiling turned into pudding to ooze and landed on him.
Interesting.
I mean, you know the thing about puddings and just desserts.
Something to explore next time.
Oh! All right. Do you have inspiration over there, Bo?
Oh crap! I totally could have used it this time.
Because I was going to give all of you inspiration from Timora for risking your
Oh, man.
asses in that final fight. So everyone get
Yeah.
get inspiration. I was going to give you the pun-based inspiration for that one, Tom.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. I failed.
Inside, there's not much left. The pudding, before it was dissolved away when you broke the altar, said saw to that. But you are able to retrieve his spell book, and you also find that wand. And with that, this is an excellent place to take a long rest, and we'll pick
Oh.
up from here when next we meet.
Magic.
So let's go to what you got for us, Leia.
Don't leave yet. Our mists are next. Tonight, Daryl is making his DM premiere tonight with an in-canon one-shot for the mists. So it's super exciting. And check out our friends over at Dirty Deeds on Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. An old mentor has resurfaced for one of the crew. Instead of bringing guidance and wisdom, however, he has brought conflict and despair, and he attempts to rid Eberron of the flaws of the flesh.
And don't forget to subscribe for our YouTube channel. You want to subscribe, hit that bell, click the notification to get the notifications for all of our shows, not just us in the Velkyn Weave, but the Myths, Dirty Deeds, and all of our previous shows as well are all uploaded there on the YouTube for you to peruse. And if you have to miss one of our shows, especially here with the holiday season, maybe you want to catch up with the extra time, you can. It's a great place for all that. You can leave your likes, your comments to help us make a better show. So go check it out.
And a humongous thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring this show. Go to the link in chat to check it out yourself and use the code TGTShard20 to get your 20% discount on subscriptions.
All right, thank you all for joining us. Now have some fun with amazing teams behind the Myths. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Night.
Bye.